Kubor ka Batisi TV. Lawan Rashapi da ka Frank Motors. I am Tata Punch. Price starting at 5.80 lakhs. Ringkat bat ka net foodish. Ordar mapi nginwan ra amangi hakir dob yeng jongpi.
Kameglia Pradesh Congress Committee haduk mentah kadang ab ekarai jong kibor bahalor ka All India Congress Committee ban shimi karai ka bakhaddu ha ka baidei bat ka jingbe Seng Syndon ya kisan Ngut KMLA bala syak sospon jong ka parti ya kani la pentep du Presiden Kameglia Pradesh Congress Committee uba Vincent H Pala ha ka jing keren bagila thai kubor ha ka sngi tho dieng ka shitarik unai tung arhajar arpuar kisan Ngut KMLA jong ka Congress ki badang don ha padang jing syak sospon haduk mentah hadian bagi lalai ban ajing kersian sorkar MDA balai lam da ka NPP ki kentup ya ka Dr. Mazel Amprin Lingdo uba proses ti sokmi uba Kimfa S Marbanyang uba Meral Bonds M uba Mohendro Rapsang.
We are organizing the party at the grassroots level, and some of the consensus we almost done, and maybe another 20 to 25% of the consensus we are yet to do it. We are on the job now. Not yet finalized the candidates, but we have the prospecting candidates who are already on the ground. So the finalization of the candidate only once the election notified, and we'll call for the applications, then only it will be finalized. So as of now, I think almost in every constituency, I think we have the aspirant who is going to fight for the election. You know, the mentality of Bengal politics is not like Meghalaya. In Meghalaya here, I think, thank God, you have not seen anywhere where the opposition and ruling did not talk, did not work together. I am the president of the party. I still have the chance and meet the president of another party for the public's interest. Whereas in Trinamool Congress, if you see in Bengal or in many other areas, they don't have the liberty to do that. So Meghalaya politics is totally different from West Bengal politics. I think he's talking in line with the West Bengal politics, not in line with what we are there here in Meghalaya. And as you are aware that everybody has left the Congress. For example, all the constituencies, all those 5 who left the Congress last, also we have already promoted like aspirant candidate. So the question of Congress working with BJP doesn't arise because once they join the government and we already suspended them, so that doesn't arise. Because the MLA is normally taken care by the high command, by the party high command, so nothing to do with Mpcc. So the MLAs are directly talking with the high command, if at all, and all suspension, call suspension and everything done by high command, nothing to do with us. So if they are suspended, means at the order of the high command. If they have been expelled, also at the order of the high command. As of now, I think recently they had a meeting, so they have only been suspended. And the next meeting, I think, I don't know when it will be. So they may be expelled, so I don't know, but not in my jurisdiction. It will be very good for Congress. Why? Because we have all young, fresh bloods. Most of our candidates are new, fresh. Most of our candidates are out of corruption charges. And the talk of the town, the talk of the people of Meghalaya now is the corruption. So I think if you look in that angle, Congress will be the only party where have all young, fresh, combination of those who have been defeated also, and combination of the young educated, and opportunity be in Garo Hills, be in Khasi Hills also. I think we will be the only party who will be fielding a good candidate. Rather, if you look in terms of qualifications, in terms of sincerity, I think Congress will be the best. But you have to give us another 2-3 months time, maybe, to fill all the 60 seats. I target that we should fill candidate all the 60 seats, and hopefully we should be able to do that. I don't think so, because we have 2 sets. One set is the voters who will vote, and in the other sets is people who will be winning elections, the candidates. So if you look, the MLAs who won left, whereas the voters did not leave. So I am very hopeful and confident that the voters will always be with the Congress this time. H.D.R. has said kiwei gide kinong jit but kiwei gibe shajit kishajit kila banlek re kinong jit but kidangsa. So I'm very confident by kinong jit kisnotho ke ka Congress ke ki we pat ki parti ka kom sensar kadar abang ayat sorom seneng haba pek keleng-keleng. I've seen lots of enthusiasm within the Congress workers and we are doing well also. On the 9th we'll be inducting a few of the newcomers in Light Mukra, Nongtamai and Riboy. So I think my voice from my office will give you the invitation, so you can be there so to see that. But it doesn't depend on the MLA, or it doesn't depend on the leaders, it depends on the voters. So it's very easy to say this, to say that, but the voters will take the final call. So it's useless to say this, to say that. They can always say, but ultimately the voters, the power will be voters, the power will be the people of the state. So I think you can always say this, you can always say that, but I think ultimately the decision will be the public. The leaders nowadays, like I'm very sorry to say, they don't join politics for service to the people. They join politics for their own benefits. Rather, they join politics just to win election. So I think that is not enough. We must be dedicated to our commitment to the people. That's more important. So many of them have joined Trinamool and many of them have left Trinamool and will be leaving also, many of them. Many of them will be leaving NPP also, like many of them have left the Congress also, like I said. But that's not very important. I think the most important, whether the public sentiments is with which party, that's more important. According to me, I think Trinamool, people has joined Trinamool for obvious reasons, maybe with some commitment, and Trinamool has failed that commitment, or maybe they have got over once they got it and they left also, I don't know. But what I could see that Trinamool will be not a challenge in the state in the coming election. The party will decide. Definitely the party, I think, at the High Command, when it comes to politics, we don't go by tribal, we don't go by tribes, we don't go by religion, we go by the party lines. So whatever the party decides, we look into that.